Whakalawhalahi atu hanei e tau wala tala tutupu ge lata I me lau taongu niwe ke aho nei. Kua kamata whakatūdu ai whala tau pū ke lata mo I tau whailoanga pe au tolo tua ke whahi tapu nei ke tau maanga ke whahi tahe motu. Pehe mai alu tōru ni ko tau se tau whailoanga nei to toke tau koloa nei ke he tau maanga ko awasele whina atu ai hala toke lau ke hoko atu ki hiktamake. Tala hau he takitaki leo leo ko Tony Kose e mahuenga I tau pūnei ke lata mo I te mga ka whai pe au tolo tua po ke tau le kua tupu whakao whotunga I tau awha. Kua haha iei whoki e tau maka ne kua tuku ai ke mai ke whakaonga e te koloa nei kai ke kua masihila. Tala hau ai he tahi te puluotu mai he whahe Ministry of Civil Defence New Zealand ni kua hoko mai ke tau si tau whakaluanga nei. Kua ke he whakatose e tau pū ne kua whakatutu veko I niwe ha kua mai ki whoki ke whakaonga ke tuku e tau whakailoanga moi whakaleo e tau whikau ke he tau tangata ke he tau mga hala wha. Kua e matangahua nei ne kua tau si ai moi tau langmata yanga mai he whahi Ministry of Civil Defence te amanaki ke maumapōpō se tau pū ke whahi tapu kahau mai ki ke toka mai whakaonganga he motu ke lata moi tau manghala le kua tupu whakaofo. Koe whale taliwhenanga ko Matawai Resorts taha he tau whale taliwhenanga he atu Pasifika Tonga ni ko whakatū ai e tau hingoa ke lata moi whala tau whakamailanga lalahi ke he kautaha hotel management pehe mai a takitaki Matawai ko Sarah King ko lahi whakaue mai matalahi mataka ngahua Matawai ai pia whoki ni a niwe ha kua mailanga pihia he mataka ulahi nei koe fufuta pale ni ko whakatū ai hingoa Matawai ke lata mai tau hotel ke atu Pasifika Tonga mai ki sia whoki whala tau whale taliwhenanga mai Samoa, New Caledonia, Vanuatu, Tahiti mai atulunga kua hoko whoki ki ai. Kalau lahi tau ngahua Matawai he talahau ia, ni ko tau ske lali ke langaki ki lunga tau whakaholoa ngahua, mai tau whakatokatokaanga halo tōru ke tau poko, tau kai, mai whala tau mena whoki, ke manako tau tangata ke vaiva mai ke motu. Koe Hotel Management Awards kua lahi an onuanga ke he tau whale taliwhenanga ke he atu Australasia, ke whakameilanga e mitaki mai ke he tau whale pui takaina. Po ke tau mitaka ni kua lauia ke tau whahi taliwhenanga. Fuafua koe toko onu sewe tangata ke tau whahi taliwhenanga, mai liwe ke tau whale taliwhenanga ka hoku atu ke tufatufanga he tau palepale ki Sydney, Australia, he aho 5 ia September. Falaflahi atu, you're listening into Radio Sunshine's news bulletin for today. Firstly, Niue is in the process of having sirens installed this week as part of a regional project for tsunami preparedness. Engineers are on the island to install 9 sirens in selected locations on the western coastal areas from Avasele all the way to Hikutavaki. A representative from the Ministry of Civil Defence, Susan Vowles, says that the equipment has been installed to alert people in cases of tsunamis, with the master station housed at the telecom main office. The equipment has backup batteries that can last up to 5 days in case of power outages. Chief of Police Tony Edwards says that Niue's system is slightly different because it has a PA capability, where messages can also be verbally transferred using the sirens in cases of cyclones or any other disasters. The project will involve a collaboration between the Niue Police Department, Telecom and Niue Meteorological Services, with training to be provided for staff to operate the siren system. Installation will be completed by early next week. Matawai Resort has been nominated as a finalist for the Hotel Management Awards alongside a list of highly respected South Pacific properties. Finalists have been revealed in 12 categories, and Matawai is in the South Pacific property that also includes resorts from Samoa, New Caledonia, Vanuatu, French Polynesia and the Cook Islands. Resort Manager Sarah King says this is a proud moment for the resort and Niue Island to be acknowledged among so many prominent hotels. It is not only recognition for management, but all the staff and the developments undertaken to improve the resort services and reputation. The Hotel Management Awards highlights Australasian accommodation industry to recognise excellence over a range of categories, properties and chains. The event is expected to attract about 600 hotel industry professionals, and winners will be announced at the awards evening in Sydney on the 5th of September. Now looking at our news stories from the region. One of the interesting things about the Pacific Island Forum is that member countries take it in turn to host it. The Pacific is a vast ocean, but some countries are obviously easier and quicker to get to than others. In recent years, it's been in Tonga, Niue, Vanuatu, New Zealand and the Cook Islands. But in the last 2 years, the Northern Pacific has taken a turn. In 2013, it was in the Marshall Islands, and this year it's the far-flung reaches of Palau. This island country is closer to the Philippines in Asia than Polynesia. In fact, it's a popular destination for Japanese tourists. The benefit to sharing around hosting rights is it shows the diversity and vastly differing needs of Pacific countries. While Fiji and the Cook Islands enjoy a lucrative tourism industry, Nauru and Papua New Guinea don't. But then PNG has oil, gold and other valuable minerals that most islands can only dream about. But there are many things that all Pacific countries have in common, and it's this which makes the forum a valuable group. The plundering of the region's fishing stocks is one, the threat of climate change another. Perhaps the biggest challenge for this year's meeting is whether it is weakened by the absence of several key leaders, including Prime Ministers of Australia, New Zealand and Cook Islands. While common interests are one thing, domestic politics takes priority. Intense lobbying is underway on the margins of the Pacific Islands Forum leaders meeting in Koror for the 5 candidates vying for the position of the Secretary General of the Suva-based Secretariat. PAC News has been reliably informed that Papua New Guinea and Solomon Islands are going out of their way to campaign for their candidates, Dame Meg Taylor and Dr. Jimmy Rogers, respectively. The foreign ministers of the two countries are due to meet before their leaders arrive for the official opening on Tuesday evening. One of the regional government officials told PAC News that it may be time for Micronesia to provide leadership at the Forum Secretariat. The last Micronesian Secretary General was Yeremian Tabai of Kiribati. No Levy of Papua New Guinea was the last Secretary General for Melanesia. Forum leaders will appoint a new Secretary General on Thursday at the end of their retreat on the island of Peleliu near Koror. The Regional Non-Communicable Disease Roadmap is a non-health intervention that is low-cost, feasible and easy to scale up. This was announced by Bradley Tovosia, Minister of Environment, Climate Change, Disaster Management and Meteorology. The NDC is satisfied there are no longer circumstances that warrant a state of disaster being declared. And the NDC initially requested a declaration order for state of disasters for 2 provinces, Honiara and Guadalcanal province. The NDMO, with government and humanitarian groups, has assessed those that have been affected by the floods and damage faced. Signs of improvement have been reported as a result of the initial response and support activities. Slowly, these areas have been returning to normal. Most people who experienced damage have now been repatriated from evacuation centres, either to their original home or another safe location of their choosing. Fiji will not be sold to China. A comment made after a Levuka resident questioned Bainimarama on why the government has recently been engaging a lot of development works with China. Bainimarama said the developments through the Chinese government had already started before his government came into power. The Fiji First Leader said there are just fear-mongering tactics used by other parties. He also says that Fiji's economy is growing compared to the government that was led by Laisenian Ngarse from 2001 to 2006. He said the Ngarse government borrowed money to pay civil servants, while the Bainimarama government only borrows money for road construction, building bridges, hospitals, wharves, rural electrification and schools. Bainimarama stressed that this will only happen if SODAPA comes to power again, like the land in Momi that was converted from Itoke land to freehold land by the Garse-led government. He said that SODAPA and other political parties want to bring back the GCC, which will bring the differences amongst the community. Dr. Colin Tuguitonga, Director General of the Secretariat of the Pacific Community, is a member of a recently convened World Health Organization Commission on Ending Child Obesity. According to WHO, 40 million children worldwide under the age of 5 were overweight or obese in 2012. This number could rise to 70 million in 2025 if the current trends continue. In the 16 Pacific countries for which data are available, more than 50% of the adult population are overweight or obese. Moreover, the Pacific is raising the most obese generation in its history, with almost 25% of boys and 20% of girls aged between 13 and 15 obese. The Global School-Based Student House Survey found that in one Pacific Island nation in 2010, 62% of boys and 58% of girls between the ages of 13 and 15 were overweight or obese. The percentage of obesity for the same group was 25% for boys and 19% for girls. For Dr. Tukuitonga, this is an important global development that will provide the guidance to countries on effective measures to prevent childhood obesity. Obesity is a key personal and national health and development issue in the Pacific and a major focus of the non-communicable disease roadmap presented at the most recent regional meeting of health ministers in early July in the Solomon Islands, which was co-organized by SPC and the Pacific Island Forum Secretariat. The burden of NCDs, including obesity in the region, is high, and solutions to the issue must involve actions across all sectors of society, including the areas of economic development, education, sport, agriculture, fisheries, and not just actions in the health sector. And those are our news stories here on Radio Sunshine's News Bulletin for today.